Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Dan selamat sejahtera.
Salam Malaysia Madani. Salam Johor Lids.
Salam Maktab.
Nama saya Fikri.
Nama saya Go.
Nama saya Rite.
Nama saya Grisha. Nama saya Saran.
So first, I'll start our presentation by stating our problem statement. Did you know cities are responsible for over 68% of the global greenhouse gases being emitted, while also consuming over 70% of the world's energy? This is because in cities, you can spot numerous things that requires electricity to function. Some common examples being lights in building, ceiling fan, and even air conditioner. With most of our electric supplies comes from fossil power plants, the amount of greenhouse gases being emitted will remain at a high level.
The hypothesis of this idea is actually to generate a transparent solar panel, or also known as transparent solar windows, which can be installed in every windows of houses, schools, and also skyscrapers. So what we are trying to do is basically we absorb the sunlight and then change it into electrical energy. So basically these windows and transparent solar panels become a powerhouse themselves. And our product, or also our idea, actually complies to multiple SDG goals, such as SDG Goal 7, SDG Goal 11, and also SDG Goal 13, which are affordable and also clean energy, sustainable communities, and also climate change. We are helping to actually reduce the emissions of greenhouse gases into the environment by using this product and idea of ours. So therefore, what we are creating is not just to generate electrical energy, but also to make our cities and each building become a powerhouse themselves to actually make our world run more efficiently. Thank you.
Fingers have an ingenious design behind every aspect of their operation that brings our dream of sustaining cities with clean energy to life. It begins with ultraviolet rays ranging from 100 to 400 nanometers, infrared rays ranging above 700 nanometers, and visible light ranging from 400 to 700 nanometers. The first layer is glass. Sunlight passes right through this layer. The second layer is a transparent anode. It is made up of a silver nanowire and graphene hybrid material. Sunlight also passes right through this 90% transparent layer. The third layer is an active photovoltaic layer made up of special semiconductors, which are perovskites, specifically methyl ammonium lead halide. They are specifically tuned to absorb UV and IR rays while letting visible light pass right through. The light energy excites electrons, knocking them down from the valence band to the conduction band. It allows excited electron hole pairs to form, which are known as excitons. The fourth layer is the donor acceptor interface. This layer is made up of PCBM. Within this layer, excitons are separated. Excited electrons enter the acceptor interface and holes get back into the donor interface. The fifth layer is the electron transport layer. It is made up of tin oxide. Electrons are guided back towards the cathode. And in the sixth layer is the hole transport layer. It is made up of PTAA. It guides holes back towards the anode. The seventh and final layer is the transparent cathode. It is an ultra thin silver it is made up of ultra thin silver and coated with molybdenum trioxide. This is where electrons are collected. Thus, electrons can exit the cathode back into the anode, forming an electric circuit, and electricity can be generated, powering everything throughout the circuit.
They support SDG 7, affordable and clean energy, by turning ordinary glass into a renewable power source for buildings. Second, they drive SDG 9, industry, innovation, and infrastructure, as they represent advanced technology that can be integrated into modern construction and smart cities. Third, solar windows contribute to SDG 11, sustainable cities and communities, by reducing dependencies on fossil fuels while making cities more energy efficient and livable. They also align with SDG 12, responsible construction and production. Since they help buildings produce their own clean energy, lowering the demand for non-renewable resources. Finally, solar windows tackle SDG 13, climate action, by cutting down carbon emissions. For example, one skyscraper equipped with solar windows could save up to 1,500 tons of CO2 each year, which is equal to planting 25,000 trees.
Solar Windows delivers measurable results that actually supports United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. Firstly, research by US in National Renewable Energy Laboratory show us that using solar window, we can actually reduce the usage of electrical energy and we can reduce the CO2 emission, which is carbon dioxide emission, up to 40%. This actually supports SDG 7 and SDG 13. Secondly, simulation that was actually conducted in Denver that demonstrated that using a single glass tower that is imbued with solar window can approximately eliminate 2,000 metric tons of CO2 emission. This actually supports SDG 7 and SDG 13 and SDG 11. And finally, a group of scientists from southern Denmark are actually able to increase the efficiency of the solar window up to 12.3%. And from this we can conclude that we can produce clean energy using solar window without sacrificing visibility. And that's all from me, thanks. Although we only able to achieve 12.3% for efficiency and 68% for transparency for solar window technology, if we able to successfully integrate this technology into buildings, we can actually and efficiently reduce CO2, which is carbon dioxide emission, and we can reduce energy demand in our daily life without sacrificing visibility.
Overall, solar windows are not just a concept, but a practical pathway, turning every single glass surface into a clean power plant.
More advancements in technology will lead to large-scale deployment, improving efficiency, lowering material costs, and ensuring long-term durability.
But most importantly, achieving the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals by 2030, ensuring a better life for future generations.
At
Securing SDGs 7, 11, 12, 13 and 9, solar windows will be the first in line.